Hey guys, I just wanted to come on and invite everyone to my Level Up Challenge that's coming up in about a week, starting December 14th through December 18th. It's going to be 5 days, Monday through Friday, in about a week. And I really created this because it came from my own wanting to level up and different people that I speak with that also want to level up. This year has been, well, we know how it's been. It's been a little bit of everything, but we've grown a lot during this year. I know I have grown a lot. I know I've been through a few things that have been very emotional, and one of those things being my brother passing away, and then his best friend's daughter passed away as well. And it's been challenging in that way, but it's also been a year of growth, and it's also been a year of us really being able to recognize that we're much stronger than we ever thought we were. So that's one thing that this year has revealed to all of us, is that we're way stronger. We're able to survive what we have survived, and we never would have thought, if someone would have told us a year ago that we would be going through this, we would never think we'd be able to survive and do as much as we've done. But now we have 2021 coming up, and we really don't know what 2021 holds for us. So I just want for myself and for all of us to be more intentional about what we're gonna do next year, even though we don't know the road ahead of us. So basically that's what the Level Up Challenge is gonna focus on. I'm gonna focus on three main things. One thing is healing, the other thing is transformation, and the third thing is how are we gonna thrive. So I always believe that the first thing we need to deal with is the healing component, and the healing component has to do with us facing ourselves, facing the things that we've been through, and being able to not push that away and pretend it never happened, or push it away and not really face it and allow it to continue to control us. What we don't face continues to control us, whether you want to admit it or not. So that's component number one. Component number two is the transformation. So the transformation is the part where you start developing yourself, and you really, after you heal, you start really thinking about, okay, what are the things I need to learn? What are the skills I want to learn? What are the things I need to do different in order to really achieve and get the things that I want out of my life, specifically in 2021. Of course, 2021 is a small piece of what you want in your entire life, so consider it to be like a step in the staircase up to your ultimate vision. So what do you really want out of 2021? Every year, I always, I don't know if this happens to everyone, but I think it does. Every year, towards the end of the year, I always start to think about, I analyze what did I learn this year, what did I accomplish this year, and then towards the end of the year, I start thinking, oh man, I didn't get to do everything. So then I start like sort of hurrying up and try to really do everything during the last 2 or 3 months if I didn't get everything accomplished. And it's sort of like the feeling I have right now. I'm not sure if you guys resonate with it. If you do, let me know. But I want us to be more intentional about next year. So the third thing that we're going to be really going through is thriving, and that is how to achieve what I call the Thrive Life. And the Thrive Life is the life where you're not a victim. The Thrive Life is the life where you're so clear on what you want, you know exactly what you need to do, but you also know what you need to let go of. You also know what things you don't need to pay attention to if you're really trying to get on that staircase up to your vision and really achieve the things that you've set out for yourself. So I want you guys to really think about these things, and I want you guys to sign up and register for the challenge, the Level Up Challenge. I also want whoever signs up to be someone who is serious about leveling up, someone who really wants to level up. So it's practically free. I mean, it basically is free. I made it for $1, but the $1, no one's getting rich over $1. It's really more about the symbol of you paying the dollar and you investing something in yourself and in your level up. It's almost like your signature and your way of saying, yes, I do want to level up. Yes, I am going to take this serious. And it's a sign not even to me, it's more of a sign to your subconscious. It's a sign to your subconscious that you are serious about your future, your level up, about the things that you say that you want. Because many times we say that we want certain things, or we want to change, or we want transformation, but what we're really doing is expressing a wish, because if we don't back that up with any type of action, if we don't back it up with even a plan, it's not going to happen. A whole other year is going to roll up on us and things don't get done, and then we look back and go, oh man, I really wanted to do this and this at the beginning of the year, and then that doesn't happen. So basically, the paying the $1 and registering for the Level Up Challenge is your way of telling yourself that yes, you are, this is what you want, and it's just a process, just having to do all of that. So I hope that makes sense. I want you to also know that a lot of the things that I teach are things that I've learned professionally. I've been a therapist for 20 years, and prior to that I was already working with clients and different things like that, helping people transform and change your life, specifically more like young people, teenagers and young adults. But I have spent my whole life doing this, and I've learned a lot about what works, what doesn't work, and I've also learned a lot about what people struggle with. And a lot of the things that people struggle with are actually things that I've struggled with in my own life. So everything that I'm creating right now has to do with the blending of what I've learned professionally and what has worked for me personally, and also like what people tell me that they need and what people tell me that has worked for them. So I've created this and other programs in order to achieve that, because like some of you may know, I always say, you know, what helped me and what transformed my life wasn't necessarily therapy, even though I am a therapist. It wasn't necessarily therapy, and I have been to therapy, but it wasn't necessarily therapy that transformed my life. What transformed my life was diving into self-development and just basically just eating, breathing, and everything regarding self-development. I've never stopped ever. For the last almost 20 years, I have been practicing, and I am a product of self-development. I've had many mentors, but the first one that really changed my life was Tony Robbins. And because of Tony Robbins, everything changed. And I even have a picture with him, and I've gone to his events. He is just so incredible how you could transform your life through self-development. That's why I'm so passionate about transformation. I'm so passionate about personal development. I'm so passionate about helping people overcome their traumas and adversities and the things that you've been through, because I know firsthand that you can overcome anything, just basically anything. Nothing that has happened to you, nothing that anyone has ever said about you or done to you really sticks unless you allow it to. So that's why healing is so important for me. But through through self-development, you could transform your entire life. That's the reason why I own a community mental health center. That's the reason why I continue to build and create more products, services, and even businesses. I also founded a nonprofit called Circle of Champions Worldwide, and we're dedicated to providing education on positive psychology to the community and anyone that wants to learn. So this is my passion. This is what I live for. This is my life's work. This is my life's purpose and vision. And now what I'm doing now is just blending self-development with therapy, basically, even though the Level Up Challenge isn't therapy, but it will be very therapeutic, and it will definitely deliver on what it is that I'm promising, which is helping you level up, helping you become more clear on what you want and why you want it. Not necessarily the how, because you don't need to think about the how. The first step is you need to figure out what you want and why you want it. The how comes as you start taking action. And many people get stuck on the what do they want, because they're trying to, the minute it pops up what I want, the next thing that pops up is, oh, but how am I gonna get it, and what do I need to do, and I can't really do that. And you start trying to imagine all those things that are not very helpful to the creativity process. You need to tap into what you want and why you want it, and just know what the next couple steps are. But this is the type of stuff that we're gonna be going through in the Level Up Challenge. So I hope to see you guys there. The link is in the bio, so go ahead and click there, and I hope to see you in the Level Up Challenge next week. If you have any questions that you want, maybe you have a question that I didn't get to answer in this video, then just go ahead and send me a DM, ask me any questions you have. And if you are going to the Level Up Challenge and you are signing up, just also DM me and just introduce yourself to me and tell me what your biggest challenge is, and maybe we could address that during the level of challenge. And you'd be surprised, many people have very similar challenges, and even myself, I'm pretty sure if you tell me what your challenge is, I'm pretty sure I've been through that same challenge. So if you're someone who is looking to transform, if you're someone that's looking to level up, if you're someone who has had some wins in your life and you really love self-development and you want to grow yourself and step into all your possibilities, then definitely the level of challenge is for you. And there's no better time to transform, there's no better time for you to become your best self than right now. What's that saying? There's a saying that says, when's the best time to plant a tree? And I think they say like 10 years ago, but the second best time is right now. Same thing here. Maybe you haven't done all the right steps up to now. You've done enough steps to get you to where you're at, but maybe you haven't done all the right steps. But today's the day for you to start doing the right steps, and we could get some clarity on that. So hope to see you at the level of challenge. Bye.